announces that it cannot yet send human astronauts. Those are the jobs they give to us, the Robot Scouts, trailblazers for human exploration. We travel millions of miles into deep space to distant planets and use our scanners to look through clouds of methane, to map mountains and possible landing sites below. We land on alien worlds, probing for dangers, breathing the atmosphere, analyzing the soil, and then we send the information home. Pop quiz. Can you identify who first landed on the moon?
One small step for man.
Incorrect. The first landing on the moon was by Luna 9, followed by Surveyor 1, 3 years ahead of Armstrong. And now some of you wristwatches, beepers, and camcorders out there might be thinking, maybe I've got what it takes. Maybe I could be a robot scout. Well, we're always looking for a few good robots. But ask yourself this. Can I survive the heat of Mercury without my circuits fusing together? Will my lenses crack in the frozen orbit around Saturn's moons? Can I hit Jupiter orbit at over 100,000 miles per hour without my microprocessors falling out? Because these are the things we asked of Voyager, Cassini, and Galileo. If you think you fit the bill, then maybe we've got a job for you. Our mission in the Robot Scouts is simple. Journey to the edge of human knowledge and look beyond. And remember, it's not just an autonomous execution of pre-programmed and remote-controlled commands. It's an adventure. In our Mission Briefing Center, I will explain more fully just how far the Robot Scouts, trailblazers for human exploration, have already gone. Please stand by while I get your entry authorization. Aggie?
Yes, Starquester 2000.
Allow access to Mission Briefing Center. Authorization Starquester 2000 Alpha Tango.
Access granted.
I'll see you there.
You have been cleared for access to the Mission Briefing Center. Please follow the corridor to your left. Please proceed to the Mission Briefing Center. The briefing is about to begin.
Oh, don't you feel honored, Johanna?
Please proceed to the Mission Briefing Center. The briefing is about to begin. Please proceed to the Mission Briefing Center.
Over here.
Welcome to the Mission Briefing Center. The ongoing mission of the Robot Scouts breaks down into 3 fundamental questions. First question, is there life out there? How about it, Viking?
I am Viking, first Earth spacecraft to touch down on Mars. Prime mission, test for signs of life. I am Viking.
The Viking's a pretty old design these days. Excuse the way he talks.
I am Viking, Martian soil tested, signs of life at this location, inconclusive. I am Viking.
Roger that, Viking. Voyager 1 and 2, what have you seen?
We are Voyager. Titan scans complete. Planetary conditions resemble those of Earth before life evolved.
Will we find life on Titan? It's going to take one tough robot to check it out. Cassini, status report, please.
This is Cassini. Mission in progress. Studying the Saturn system. I'm sorry you couldn't be with me, Starquester. How's that navigational subprocessor?
Still the same, I'm afraid.
Sorry to hear that.
Excuse us. Cassini and I were together in training and haven't talked in a while.
Starquester was grounded when his navigational subprocessor was broken in training.
I hope to have it replaced and regain my flight status when mission priorities allow. Anyway, resuming tour. The second question is, can humans live here? What do you think, Viking?
I am Viking. Martian soil contains oxygen, hydrogen, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, iron, chlorine.
Thanks, Viking. Thanks. I think we got it.
Luna Prospector here. There is evidence of water ice on the moon.
Oxygen in the soil on Mars, possibly water on the moon. All the elements humans need to survive are up there. It's just a matter of time before you follow in our tracks. The third question, and this one's the big one, how does the universe work? Hubble, this is Robot Command. Tell our visitors what you see out there.
Outside of Earth's atmosphere, I can see to the ends of the universe. I have seen billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars. I can see almost back to the beginning of time itself.
Hubble is studying objects so far away that it takes millions of years for their light to reach us. So when you look into the night sky, you're actually seeing how it was billions of years ago.
I have documented supernovas moving faster than science can explain. And one day humans can learn to...
You send us to find answers. Our answers also create more questions. It's all theoretical now, but when humans travel the galaxies, they are going to use principles of physics developed from the information obtained by Hubble. If you hurry, you can see some of our newest recruits being put through their paces as they become Robot Scouts, trailblazers for human exploration. Go on, I'll join you there in a moment.
Joe, maybe I can enroll the EMAX in the TMAX in Space School.
Well, hello, you're just in time. Today we're testing how well our new smart probes solve problems on their own. You see, because of the time it takes to send a message across the solar system, these little guys can't always rely on instructions from Earth getting there in time to help them out of a problem. And that can mean total automated system termination.
Or as we like to say, toast.
That's right. Now, why don't you go ahead and explain today's simulation while I upload the software?
Certainly. Today's simulation is for mission RE-793. Objective, Mars. Prime purpose, can human life be sustained there? Simulation commences at mission elapsed time, 7 months from launch.
Okay, Searcher 1, commence your descent.
Roger that. Firing braking thrusters.
All right, let's see how this new software handles a problem.
Whoa, I think I lost the thrusters here. I'm not slowing down enough. Whoa.
Recalibrate your other thrusters, Searcher 1. Get it back.
All right, doing that now, compensating. Okay, I'm hovering and descending to the surface. Touchdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sorry.
All right, Searcher 1. It looks like you have a bug in your altitude ranging system. We'll work on it. All right, deploy surface rover.
Deploying rover. Rover deployed.
Mars rover, commence your scans.
Roger that. Camera's coming online. Video is online. Robot Command. I have discovered life on Mars. A group of carbon-based life forms sitting right here.
Rover.
Their duplication of casual wear on Earth is uncanny.
Knock off the jokes, Rover. Let's get on with it.
Commencing study of rock composition now.
When humans go to Mars, they won't be able to take a lot of supplies with them. By analyzing the rocks and soil, robots can tell you how much you can live off the land when you get here.
Testing radiation levels. Danger. Radiation exceeds human tolerances.
What is your status, Rover?
I'm fine, but the astronauts are going to need a whole new design of spacesuit to survive out here. Transmitting data now.
Roger that. Missions like the one we're practicing here send back massive amounts of raw data. Information that's essential to the planning of human missions. We have chased comets and flown into deep space with an important purpose. To aid humans in their inevitable expansion to the planets and beyond.
Okay, why don't we invite our guest over to the think tank so they can actually see what we do with all that data that we get back from them. I'll switch over the camera feed.
You are clear.
How? Open the pod dip bay doors.
Please proceed to the basement.
This room we call the think tank. Now, in this room, we're studying extended human stays on Mars.
Ah, yes, tricky. You humans are quite sensitive to radiation and extreme climate. And your need to eat and breathe oxygen is, well, challenging.
Well, not everyone can survive on solar power, Starbuster. Now, the first thing that we do is study the data that you guys send back to us. So let me show you how we can use what you found to fulfill our mission.
Fascinating. May I study your findings?
Absolutely. Interface away.
Radiation from space will have to be shielded. But you plan to cover living structures with Martian soil for protection. You plan to extract water from vapor in the atmosphere or permafrost in the soil. This will be used for hydroponic farming. Most impressive, Nadine. A plan for how humans will live on Mars.
Well, thanks to you guys. Now, with a little human imagination and perseverance, your information can turn into this.
I believe the correct human idiomatic expression would be, whoa.
And then, this is a blueprint for humankind's first long-term home on Mars.
Impressive indeed.
And the Robot Scouts have been essential to our design, so I thought a little reward might be in order.
Well, to explore and serve are their own rewards.
I thought you might like this.
A new navigational subprocessor. My high gain systems are back online.
Which means that you are go for flight status.
All right. Calling all Robot Scouts. Calling all Robot Scouts.
Continue here, Starquester.
Where did we you find our find?
This is Hubble.
Hi, and Mikey.
My navigational system has been repaired, returning to flight status. To the planets and beyond.
I need needed mission program.
Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me. There are unexplored planets out there. Someone's got to go take a look. Robot Scouts, trailblazers for human exploration.
We'll need to know more before we're sure of exactly what we're building on Mars. But thanks to the Robot Scouts, we're well on the way to a home on an alien world. Now step into the next room and experience what living on Mars would be like for the first human ever.
Welcome to the simulated Martian habitat. Please follow the access corridor. Pressure suits not required.
It's a Martian Carmen. Carmen Martian? Or Carmen Martian? Ooh. Mr. Scott, give me warp speed.
Welcome to Mars. The gravity here is 2/5 that of Earth. The days are 24.6 hours long, and the Martian year lasts for 687 days. If you hear the decompression alarm, please proceed to a safe area and put on your spacesuits. Welcome to Mars.
Mars Base 1, this is Mars Base 2.
We read you, Base 2.
Base 1, we finished final checks on the backup RTGs. Is there anything else you need us to work on?
We're good here, John. We're just gonna kick back and enjoy the sunset.
What's the weather like on your side of Mars?
Well, temperature's dropping fast, crisp 125 below 0 Fahrenheit. Wind speeds from the dust storms at Olympus Mons are kicking up to about 110 miles an hour. Those rovers in the Caldera will be freezing their fenders off tonight.
They're tough. They can handle it.
You're right. Good night, Base One.
Good night.
When people like us go to Mars to explore, this is the kind of place we're going to call home. Look around. Do you think you'd like to live here? It'll be pretty busy. It's a whole new world to explore. But at night, we'll get to watch a Martian sunset that's like nothing on Earth. Our robots are already telling us what we need to know to get here, but we'll need a few good human explorers to follow the trail they're scouting. The Earth is our home, but our journey to the stars has already begun.
We're the Robot Scouts, trailblazers for human exploration.
Happy trails, Starquester.
Thank you for visiting Mars Base 1. Please exit to your right.
Let's get a few pictures in the rocket garden and head for the